Hello guys, Mrs. Silk here. So, women that are not so interested towards you but still have contact with you are problematic. They can cause a lot of mental problems for you. Trust me. So, we all have been in this situation because all of us has not been, gamers in the beginning or someone who did day game approaches or so on. And if we are not in the area of dating and attracting women, we are just normal dudes. And all of us have the experience of chasing women that we find super interesting, super attractive, and we can go all the way with them. But they don't reciprocate. They don't give us anything back. Maybe they give us just a little bit, but not nearly as much as we give them. And that is a frustrating situation to be in. I mean, you are truly stressed over the next step. How can I make her like me? How can I make her want me? Because I really want her, and I'm afraid that she doesn't, like me back in the same way. Or she's going to meet someone else who is much cooler than me, and then I'm just out of the game. But in any case, I'm trying to text her, and it seems to me that she doesn't reply that often. Sometimes she do, and I become super happy. But once I start escalating the conversation we have during text, it just, in some way dries out. When I want to make my punchline, like taking her out, maybe we should go bowling together or whatever it is, she just, in some way don't reply or fade away in some way. Those women are women that are semi-interested towards you. And you have to be very careful about those. Many times those women are just time-consuming people, basically. It's just going to waste your time. So that is why I'm emphasizing you to start approaching women. You have to approach women, because that is the only way you can sort out the women that doesn't like you so much and find those that truly likes you, that reply to you in the text messages almost immediately. You ask her out on a date or like a coffee meeting. She comes directly. You want to tell her about your day over text. You send it to her and she just replies to you almost directly, or, like a couple of minutes after, or maybe half an hour. I mean, you can definitely see that she's engaged. Those are the women you should focus on. It is so hard to try to make a woman that are semi-interested into become fully interested in you. It's very, very hard. Trust me. So we have to make the filtering process, you see. And we can only do that if we have quantity of women. And quantity of women can only be obtained by approaches. You cannot look at your social circle and think that you can, start in some way contact them indirectly. It's very hard for most people. Maybe some people have a huge network, but for most guys, like 90% of the guys, we are just normal dudes. We have our sister's friend, or we have our friend's friend, or maybe we have some class friend back in the days. We have those small women around that sometimes we're trying to, contact them in a very indirect way and nothing happens. Come on, man. We can't rely on that. We can only rely on our ability to catch the opportunities, which is women around you, women you don't know, women that are cold in your life, that you want to make warm in your life, that you want to start learning to know. So if you want to be good with your dating life, you want to be good with women, you just have to start approaching and find those women that are really interested in you. That is so important. I mean, I'm a relationship expert. I have a lot of guys coming up to me for consultancy to ask me how they can turn a woman from not being so interested to become very interested in them. And of course, if they learn real attraction skills like conversational skills, which is the foundation of attraction, yeah, sure, some of them can actually achieve pretty good results. But it's still a lot harder to try to attract a woman that already decided that you are not the one that she want to date. And then you're trying to convince her with right conversational techniques and all that. Still a lot harder than you are going up to a random woman you see on the street, someone you never met before, and you start that powerful conversation with her, and then you ask her for a coffee date. That is the real thing you have to do. I mean, I've been looking at many other options, and with all fairness, there aren't any good options that can compare with you going up to women on your day-by-day life, women you don't know, and say hi to them. There is nothing that can compare with that. For sure, not dating apps, but also not looking around in your social circle. I mean, that is sort of quite hard. And I know a lot of guys also that look in for women in their social circle, and when they choose someone from that social circle, is also some sort of a compromise. Maybe she's not really the one the guy wants to go all the way with, but he feels, or maybe you feel like, but she's the only one. If I don't date her, I can't date anyone. We don't want to be in that situation either. So yeah, we need the quantity of women, and when we have that quantity, we can filter out those that are not interested and focus on those that are, full on. They are open to learn to know you. So that is the point of this video. We just have to obtain the quantity of women to sort out the bad ones and start dating the really good ones. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one.